This is a big fish, guys. Oh yeah. What's going on, guys? So I just walked probably about a mile to the middle of nowhere on these railroad tracks, and that is because we got a bayou that runs under these tracks. It looks really good on maps. I get here and it's a little shallower than I thought. There is still a very good chance we can catch a giant fish here. This bayou connects to like a main canal over there, and then it goes all to the marsh over there. I'm a little out of breath, if you can tell. That was a long walk. It was very difficult, but we're gonna get some lines out here. I have no idea if we're gonna catch anything here. I've never fished here before, but we're gonna go ahead and throw out some buffalo for bait, and then also we're gonna try to catch some mullet, and hopefully get on a giant for you guys. Let's go ahead and see if we can do that. Alrighty, we already got a train coming, which is actually kind of annoying, but we're gonna go ahead and cut this buffalo up. And like I said, there's probably not any buffalo in this body of water. This is very brackish water, but you never know. And I've caught gar on buffalo in very salty water before. It's just that mullet is like the best. So we're gonna keep trying to get the mullet, but we're not gonna waste any time getting our lines out. Alright, you guys, we just saw about a 6 or 7 footer right over there roll. So we're gonna get our stuff, walk to where that fish was. That's a bend in the bayou. I'm hyped now. We've been here for like 2 hours without anything, so that is a good sign. Let's go ahead and get our rods over there and see if we can catch a monster. Well, we made it, and it's very sloppy and grimy and muddy out here. Hey, that's why there's a giant gar. Oh man, I really need to catch that thing now after all that. Oh. Yeah, I think I found a spot we can wash off. I don't really care about the mud that much, but I don't want to look like a swamp monster if anyone sees me. But that gar we saw, if we can catch that, it'll be worth it, dude. That thing was giant. The problem is that the tide is just so low. I mean, look at this. It's ridiculous. And I don't know if it's gonna come back up throughout the day. I do plan on staying here past dark if I don't catch anything. So it might come back up. We're just gonna have to see what happens. But we know there's one giant fish here. Alrighty, guys, well, we got some. We got one on. 100% got one on. I think he's in a snag though. I can't tell. I don't want to set the hook and pop the line, so I think what I'm gonna have to do is swim out there and get that line unstuck before we set the hook. All right, we're gonna have to try not to sink to our death and or lose our shoes. But this fish is on there. I just have to get it unsnagged before I set the hook. Oh, gosh, I look like a freaking swamp monster, dude. Okay. Where is he? Okay, he's going to the right. Okay, he's going that way. Yeah, that's a gar, 100%. I think he's on snag too. All right, guys, I'm completely in the water. I don't know how good of a hook set I'm gonna get, but we're gonna have to do our best. And then if we can get this fish, we're gonna have to walk back up that mud. Here we go. Man, he came off, damn it. Alrighty, guys, we're getting another chance at one, and we are gonna let him take his sweet time, because on that last fish, I kind of forgot that it's February and the water is freezing, so they're taking a lot longer than they do in the summer to eat. So we're gonna just let him do his thing. And this is why I use the 1-aught hooks as well, because on the chance that they do swallow it, it's not gonna harm them. And with gar fishing, it's really hard to get a perfect hook set every time. I have no idea where this fish is. We're just gonna go for it. And he's off. Okay, well, that's enough for me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our rods and put them on the other side and then swim our stuff across. Goodness gracious. I don't think I've ever swum in water this cold in my life, dude. All right, we're gonna have to like float the bag on the ice chest. I can't even imagine if someone saw me out here, bro. I don't care if my bag gets muddy, I just don't want it to get wet. I hailed a mosquito. I am freezing, guys, but there's no turning back now. We've come this far and we've done a lot of work today to get on a big fish. And unfortunately, we've missed 2 shots at them. These fish are so lethargic, they're so cold. I can personally attest that this water is freezing, so they're taking forever to eat that bait. So we got to be extremely patient, as hard as it is to set the hook. So now we just wait. What's going on, guys? So I am back out on the tracks. I've been back, I think, 3 times since filming this, and it has been a struggle to say the least. 1, because it's like a 1.5 mile walk to get here, and 2, because I haven't caught any fish. It has been really tough out here, dude, and that is to put it lightly. But we got a thunderstorm last night, so the water is so high. I've never seen it this high here. I think we're gonna catch something today. I'm really hyped. I already have some mullet in the bucket that I caught yesterday. This water is moving. It's looking really good, and the snags here are pretty bad on the tracks, so if I lose some hooks or whatever, or I find it's just difficult to fish here, we're gonna go to the other spot where we lost those fish before. So I have hope today. I'm really optimistic. Let's see if we can finally catch a giant gar today. Alrighty, guys, we stayed there for a while and did not catch anything, so we moved down to where there's a bend in the bayou. This is where I lost this fish last time. We're just on the other side. Let's go ahead and put a bait right there. Pretty crab. Alrighty, guys, we got one on 100%. Guys, you are not gonna believe it. We have a fish on that spinning rod down there. And he's just steady taking line, I think. Yep, he is. That is insane. Should I just sit on this? Oh my gosh, this fish is so far out there. I think this other one dropped it. I'm not too worried about it. That was a small bait on there anyways, but he was booking it for sure. Okay, let's attempt to not tangle these lines right here. This is a big fish, guys. This is a big fish. Oh, is he gonna jump? How big are you? He feels freaking heavy, that's for sure. I still haven't seen this fish. Oh yeah. Nice fish. Nice fish. Let's go. Ah. There we go. Finally. Finally, dude. And finally. It looks like they're starting to actually like bite pretty well now. And we're gonna go ahead and tag that fish. And I recently just got in touch with Professor Solomon David over at the Gar Lab, and reached out to me to get some fin samples. So we're gonna go ahead and do that for the first time today, and see if we can get some information about these fish in different areas. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and tag this fish. Yeah, I like this spot because I can just keep them in the water while I do all this, not harm the fish. This is cool. All right, now I'm gonna take a fin sample. It almost looks like he's already had a fin sample. Boom. And then I have no idea what they're gonna do with that, but we're gonna figure that out at a later date. Today we're just catching fish. Alrighty guys, we finally got ourselves the fish that we were after, and it is a nice sized gator gar. There are some much bigger ones in here that we've seen roll, so we're gonna keep fishing, but I'm so happy to finally get one, man. It has been a struggle to say the least. I think I've been here 3 times since the footage from the beginning of this video. So it has been difficult, but we finally got on them. I think this rain is helping. And like I said, we're gonna go ahead and tag this fish and go ahead and get her back. Let this dude go. Thank you so much for being so cooperative. You are a very chill fish compared to some of the other ones. He's got some weight to him. Okay, all right, he's ready to go. Alrighty guys, it is starting to pour as you can see, and I am freezing already, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it and get out of here. Super grateful to come out here and finally catch a gar. I have been struggling, like I said, so awesome day. And we have been getting some bites, but in between the crabs and like the little gar that are picking at it, I'm very happy to get that fish. We did see some giants last time we were here. They are in here. So we're gonna be back for those, but today we're gonna call it on that nice fish. So as always guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next fishing video.